Yo, what's up? Oh my gosh, this time I think the audio might actually work. I should probably double check that before I even go any further, right? Let's double check. Is audio working? I think it is. I think we're all right this time. First time in a long time I started to stream and the audio works. Yeah, boy. That's what's up. The last intro went hard AF with the computer. I know I was looking for that. Man, I don't even know where that intro exists right now on my computer. I was using a service for that for my live streams before, and it wouldn't let me download that video from the service. So now I have to search through my computer for that video, that intro video. Is this it? No, that's not it. Oh, now you're going to make me search my computer and find this while we're doing the stream. But anyway, hope you're all doing wonderful and amazing. As always. Ooh, I've been wanting to try this thing out. Oh, why? Oh, I'm glad we're doing this. Is a test thing because I gotta figure out the settings on this overlay. This is perfect. Love the shirt. Thank you. I love this shirt too. It's like when I came home with it, my wife was like, "Did you really buy that shirt by yourself?" I was like, "Yeah, why?" She's like, "I'm surprised." I was like, it's a pretty freaking cool shirt. I really enjoy it. All right. I need to adjust. Why is the font so big? That's what I want to know. Active comment bottom position. Set negative to move over and scale down. What? Really? Not 45. No, let's do So I'm trying to adjust. I'm trying to adjust this thing so that it'll show the entire comment, but not sure I'm gonna be able to do it. Options. Color, okay. Adjust. Oh, here we go. Active comment scale. We want 0, or we want point. Well, not 5. I don't want it to be 5. We want it 5. No. Okay. How about probably 0.5 maybe. Okay. Oh, that didn't adjust the size though. Maybe I have to refresh this page. Let's try that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying new stuff during a stream. It's probably not the best time to do an AMA, but I figure why not? I got to refresh this browser source here real quick. If it'll let me. Why won't it let me? Go properties. All right. I'm sorry. Let me see if this works now. No. Still, why? Still, it's just aspect. Well, why? Oh, why? Maybe. I'm sorry, y'all. How's that chair? I like this chair a lot, actually. It's very comfortable. It's probably one of the most comfortable computer chairs I've ever had, honestly. But I've never spent this much money on a chair, so I probably have never spent more than like $200, I would say, on a computer chair. Oh, I gotta mute myself over there. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty comfortable. Technoloj, what's a good map you can take if you want to transition from desktop support to information security assessor? CompTIA provides like a really good roadmap for like certifications and things like that. That's a great thing to do. Do I troll or do I troll? Joe Helly, let's go, bro. Go for it. Have fun. Do what you got to do, my friend. No, not 5. Active comment. We want 0.5. Yes, please. Save. Save. All right, now. Hey, BB. What's up, BB? Why can't I get all of the comment in there? That's so annoying. So I'm trying to get away from using StreamYard for my live streaming, and I was only using StreamYard quite honestly because it would let me display the comments over the video, over the live video. But I'm honestly sick and tired of paying like $25 a month or whatever the heck for that. It's not really worth it to me. Plus, that I blame StreamYard for why the stream crashed yesterday. That and just because Heath Adams is a jerk, but it's a completely different story, right? This is so annoying that I can't get this this to like size properly. I should probably have what the heck is this? All right, well, this is easy. Hide user on this channel? Report? I don't know. Let's say report for spam. Done. Okay. Yeah, I have heard of Streamlabs. Does Streamlabs let you do that now? I think the last time I looked, Streamlabs didn't have that option, but do they now? Streamlabs. If Streamlabs lets me do that easily, then that would be nice. But again, do you have to pay for that, or is that like one of those Prime things or whatever? Let's see. I don't see that. Is it on there? What kind of chair it is? Is it? It is. I can't talk already tonight, huh? It's the Secret Labs chair, yo. Ridiculously, yeah, expensive, but honestly, it's pretty freaking comfortable. Not gonna lie. Okay, chat box. Will this let me show chat to your audience? No, I don't want to just show the whole chat. I just want to highlight a comment or a question. Does Streamlabs let you do that? I can't find the answer to that. I want to show a chat box. All right, stream overlays. Maybe it's under there. Is this going to display it all? No, why won't it display the whole thing? That's so annoying. I'm going to figure this out. Might not be during the stream, but we'll figure this out. Is Linux Plus a good cert to go for someone not yet sure whether they want to go into system administration or whether to still keep trying to get an associate level infosec role. I mean, Linux Plus is a great cert for sure, because it gives you a great fundamental knowledge of Linux. But as far as like going for a sysadmin role, not necessarily. It just depends, I guess, like what sysadmin roles you're trying to apply for. Some of them may utilize Linux heavily, some may not. You know, there's obviously going to be a ton of environments that utilize Linux for some things. But like there's just such a large majority of environments that are just Windows based, right? Like you're going to run across that so much in your career. Again, like there are definitely there are definitely opportunities out there where it's just completely Linux based or maybe completely Mac based, but for the most part, Windows is like everywhere. But having Linux experience and knowledge is definitely always going to be very beneficial for you. But I'm not sure that's like the first thing that you should be concerned about getting into system administration, is whether you have a Linux Plus cert. Why can't I clear? Premiere. Yeah, you can. I could add the browser source of the chat box, but I just want to show like what you see right now, except it's not showing the entire the comment that you're giving. I just have to play with this plugin more that I'm using. Is it? Oh, wait, hang on. No. Let me refresh the source again. This is such a weird thing, man. Nope. Still didn't do it. Why does it want me to target that? Okay, this is such a weird thing. Damn it. Darn it. Sorry. Oh, it's like almost wants to have it all in there, but why? And why can't I make the... Ooh, there we go. Is this going to change things? Gosh, darn it. Oh, look at that. Oh, I think we did it. Did we do it? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, buddy. Now we're in business. I just saved myself $25 a month, all with a free plugin. Look at that. Gosh, the internet is amazing sometimes. Thank you, internet, for being so wonderful and fantastic. Formula meme, are there reasons why you should try and get in IT in a year from now rather than 3 years or 3 to 4 years from now? Are you trying in a year? Why? No, they're like, why? Let's see. Right now, you're in high school. You're a student who's on track to finish an associate's business in 1.5 years, tuition free. Yeah, do that. Why not? Sounds like fun. Christian A, what's up? You're looking for a job in the tech field while you finish college. Any recommendations? Any type of help desk job, for sure. Definitely look up any type of entry level job, technician type of job. But definitely anything that says help desk on it for sure would be very beneficial for you. Might be a little bit easier for you to get into, being that you're in college and stuff like that. Because a lot of companies they love to hire people out of college. There's so many things to go into on that specific topic, I guess. But you could definitely be reaching out for like internships. I guess that's really, I guess, what I'm really leaning forward, like leaning towards in my head. It's probably your best bet. Joey, what's up? Trying to break into cybersecurity with little IT experience. Do I recommend starting in IT to get into cyber? Cyber's part of IT. I know what you're saying, but what part of IT are you trying to break into? Any part of IT? Yes. The answer would be yes. Like people get so upset when questions about this get answered because people sound like gatekeepers all the time. Like, oh, like you have to do these things before you can get into cybersecurity. Joe Helly is in this chat, and he's actually a perfect example of this. And that he never worked a help desk position. He never worked any type of entry level IT position, and he's a penetration tester. He is our red team lead at our work. But like, if you listen to Joe's story and you saw the amount of work and dedication that he put in to get to where he is, like, you would understand like why he is where he is. A lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people don't want to have that kind of dedication and commitment. Excuse me, sorry. Should have muted myself, but I didn't. But yeah, it took him a lot of work. I can tell you that, and he will tell you that too. Like, it took him a lot of work to get the position that he did. But like, it doesn't happen for everybody. So for some people, like, starting off in any type of IT position, like, that's always going to be a fantastic way for you to transition through this field. Is that for everybody? No, absolutely not. But like, just overall speaking, like, if you can get your foot in the door anywhere in IT, you're going to find that it's going to be much easier for you to transition anywhere you want to go from there. And again, like, that's just comparing like just what Joe did to get where he is today. Like, dude's dedicated, man. He says, I sometimes have a hard time recommending my path. Like, he could recommend that path all day long to a certain select group of people that could actually follow along with that. Not everybody is Joe Helly. Like, it's just like, this is just reality, you know? And I've said like statements like this many, many times when people ask me these questions. Like, sometimes there are just many people out there who are more dedicated and passionate and put in a lot more work and effort than other people. Some people just kind of want to glide through and get to wherever they can as easy as they possibly can. And that's no disrespect to you at all. If that's you, like, I have no negative feelings towards you. But like, the easy, like, skate by method of doing this and like getting through these things as easy as you possibly can, that's just like taking a more traditional like route through IT, like getting any type of entry level IT job and moving up from there. But you know, it's hard for me like to answer these questions specifically to people when I don't know the type of person you are. I don't know how dedicated you are and committed you're going to be and all of that. I hope that's helpful. Wonder why everyone is going into cybersecurity. It's a hot topic. You can make a lot of money. And according to, you know, all of the articles you read online, there's millions of cybersecurity jobs that are open. But like, cybersecurity is like a very skilled area within IT. Like, it really, truly, honestly is. So like, you see like a lot of different boot camps out there and college programs that are trying to fill that gap, you know, or fill that whatever, if you will. But like, truth be told, like, cybersecurity is like, man, it takes a lot to learn what cybersecurity like even means and what that all entails. I just don't think going through some of these things and, you know, especially the ones that make it sound as easy as it does, like, it's not that easy. I'm sorry. It's not me trying to be a gatekeeper. It's just like, hey, it's not that easy. I just don't know what else. What more can I tell you? Bug bounties are fun. Joe Helly could talk to you all about bug bounties. Why did this message get held for review? That's so funny. That's kind of cool. I've never seen that before. It held your comment that you left here for review, Joe. Probably because you said a bad word. Oh, look at why. I thought we had this fixed, so it would show the whole comment. I guess not. I still have to play around with it apparently. Anyway, you think a lot of people think hacking is awesome and they get hooked. In the reality, it's like 3% cool guy stuff. The rest talking to clients, researching, and reporting. Yeah, I think everybody glamorizes a lot of the red teaming stuff for sure, right? Like, sure, I've done it plenty of times. I'm sure we've all done it plenty of times. Like, it's definitely like a hot thing. But honestly, like, I don't envy you, Joe. Like, when you have to go and write a report, like, that is going to be my weakness for sure. Not because I don't think that I can do it or I'm capable of doing it, but it's just not something that, like, I think I'm going to be the greatest at doing, quite honestly. And that's just honest truth, right? And I think a lot of people don't think about the fact that, hey, you can have all these technical skills when it comes to becoming a penetration tester, but like, man, at the end of the day, like, you still need to be able to talk to your clients or talk to whoever and say like, hey, this is what I found and these are the steps that you need to take to resolve them. But you also have to like be able to explain these things in a manner that like everybody around the table can understand, because oftentimes when you're like delivering a report or delivering any type of information about, you know, what you found, like, you're reporting to multiple people. Not everybody in that room is going to have that same level of skill as you. So you kind of have to generally speak to the entire room in a way that, you know, everybody understands. And some people who are very technical are just, they're not very good at that, right? But that's like another side of like, it's just like a whole different side of IT that like not a lot of people like think about. Right? I think a lot of people like think about IT like, oh, you're just a freaking nerd and you sit in front of a computer all day. And, you know, the only time you talk to people is through like, you know, text on a screen, and you sit in a dungeon all day with no windows. I mean, I say this, I joke around about it because like it's happened to me so many times where I've worked in dungeons with no windows. But anyway, just me reminiscing there. But yeah, no, the reality is like IT is so much customer service driven in so many aspects of this field. From it doesn't matter like what role you're in, essentially, like you're bound to be dealing with your end users in a way that you have to speak with them. Customer service is huge in IT. Soft skills are phenomenal. Joey, I wish I need to fix this so you like I could display all of this. It's really infuriating for me now. Gosh darn it. Let's see, I'm gonna try to, no, I don't want to make the text size bigger. Make it smaller. Let's do 90%. All right, hold on. I'm trying to fix this text thing again. The text overlay thing. Because honestly, it's going to drive me nuts if I don't try to fix this. All right. This time we're going to do it. We got it this time. Clear it. All right, Joey. Nope, we didn't do it. I suck at the internet. I suck at life. I think it's just, it's what it is, huh? God, I want to keep playing with this so bad. I'm sorry. Oh, maybe it did. Maybe it was this. 1920 by, let's do, yeah, let's try that. Clear. All right. Oh, I think we got it. Did we get it? Did we get it? That'd be so amazing if we did. All right. We'll keep trying it. Somebody's just has to like max out the text field. so that we can make sure that this is going to work. All right, thank you. You really have a passion for cybersecurity, but it's so hard to get your foot in the door with no experience. So you're starting to look at PC technician jobs and work your way into cyber. I mean, it's definitely a great way, but another way, like great way to do that, and a lot of people will tell you like doing things like try hack me or hack the box, documenting that you are doing the things that relate to the job that you want to be in. So if it's pen testing or whatever, start having like a blog, right? Or like record videos of yourself doing things. Any type of way that you can document and show that you're doing X, Y, Z. Like that's going to be very helpful for you. Here's what Joe Helly says: staying up late, keeping up with every new vulnerability that comes out, and how to beat it up. It's a curse sometimes. I'm sorry, Joe. It always seems like you're having fun, though. Quite honestly. Oh, that's kind of cool the way that it displays that. Tay Cosby, thank you very much for a super chat. I really do appreciate that. Sorry, getting text messages here. What's my opinion on taking a service desk position at T-Mobile as a cybersecurity student wrapping up your junior year? You managed to network via email from the retail side to get an interview. Heck yeah. Like that's just the fact that it's hopefully like that's what your title is, service desk. Or something along those lines that just kind of signifies that you're on like some type of help desk. That's going to be helpful for you, honestly, especially with you wrapping up your cybersecurity stuff there. For sure, just having that experience on your resume is going to be huge for you. So take it, run with it. Get that experience while you're finishing up your cybersecurity degree there, and good luck to you. Viking Riot, what's up, brother? Good to see you. I'm glad that you made it live. Welcome. I'm not going to try to pronounce your name and butcher it, but what's up? How am I doing? I'm doing wonderful. I hope you're doing wonderful and amazing as well. Has Skills Ghost, have a great night. You enjoyed my content later. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for joining, yo. And have a great night. Let's get teched. You're working towards your CCNA at end of August, your first cert. Good luck to you. Your title will be Service Desk Specialist. That's awesome. So yeah, I think it's going to be good for you. Go for it. Good luck to you. I wish you the best of luck. Seriously. Joseph Taylor, thank you for the super chat. Very much appreciated, y'all. You're on your second year of network administration, but you're finding all these jobs require experience. Yes, they do. Is there other jobs other than help desk you should look into while you finish up your degree? Even help desk jobs are going to require experience, right? But quite honestly, like you could start looking at junior networking positions or any positions within like a NOC, network operations center. Those are going to be, probably the best positions that you could get, like pre-network administrator. But quite honestly, like any position that you can get in IT to start getting experience is always going to be extremely, extremely helpful. But like, let's see, your second year of network administration. So hopefully you're going to be getting like certifications along with a degree. If you aren't, I would definitely suggest going after something like your CCNA because you'll want that for sure. But then if you haven't caught what I was saying earlier, documenting things that you're able to do. So you could document like all of the labs that you do within networking, right? Like there's things like Packet Tracer that exist, which makes it really easy to do this. But just like writing out blogs of saying like, hey, today I set up like, all of these VLANs, and write it out in a way that's like, hey, I set up I set up this mock environment, this organization, and they like print t-shirts that's what they do. That's what this business does. And I set up like all of these different VLANs for like, a VLAN for all of the computers that run the t-shirt equipment. And then I set up a VLAN for like all of our salespeople who sell our t-shirts, and then blah, blah, blah. Right. Like I'm just trying to give you like very broad examples here, very simple. But doing things like that, and then, being able to share that URL or like to your website that documents this stuff, like on your resume and stuff like that. That stuff is huge nowadays, quite honestly, right? And LinkedIn, being on social media is stupid as it sounds sometimes, and as much as I hate saying it, like that's just where we're at in 2022, y'all. And it's not going to go away. Like social media, LinkedIn is, man, I've seen so many people get jobs from LinkedIn, quite honestly. LinkedIn is like such a huge resource for people nowadays. Like that is where it's at for sure. Viking Riot, chilling, setting up your desk, man. That looks like a legit monitor. I've always wanted to try a curved monitor, but like, man, I'd have to have two of them. And I don't know, like, I don't know how two curved monitors would look. I don't know. I love my monitors now. It's been so long since I've had matching monitors, which is like the funniest thing. Like literally, it wasn't until 2020 I had matching monitors, other than like the photo that I shared on Twitter the other day of the old CRT monitors on my desktop. That was in 2000 and what, 2004 or so, 2003, I think. That was the last time I had matching monitors. Kind of weird. I just bring that up because all of my friends would always make fun of me. Because at one time I would like, even sometimes now still like I might use like 3 monitors, but before like I would be using 3 monitors and none of them would match, not a single one. And my friends just, they would always give me crap about that. Good stuff. There's super chat. Thank you, Foxy Headhunter. I appreciate the super chats, y'all. And you don't have to do that, but thank you. Have an interview with an MSP Monday. Well, first of all, good luck and congrats on getting the interview. That's awesome. I'm excited for you. You have 4 months experience with software support and been building and fixing computers as a hobby since 2014. Tips. If you've never heard this tip before, it's going to be a pro tip for you, and you're going to love me forever for this tip right here. For everybody in the chat who's heard me give this pro tip, even yesterday, I'm sorry. This is the best tip I'm going to give you forever and ever, for every single interview that you ever go through, and it's right here. Don't ever lie during an interview. And if you don't know the answer to a question, be honest. Be like, I'm sorry, I don't know the answer to that question or how to troubleshoot XYZ or whatever, but this is exactly what I'm going to do to find the answer. These are the ways that I go about finding the solutions to answers. Or it could be another opportunity. You could say, hey, I'm sorry, I don't know that, but I would refer to my peers and ask them for help. Or you could say, I'm sorry, I would refer to our ticketing system to see if there's been any, past tickets with that specific issue so I can resolve that for our user. Or I would, go out on Google to find the answer, or YouTube, Reddit, Stack Overflow, Microsoft Answers. There's like endless amounts of information to your disposal, but being able to articulate to this person who's interviewing you, asking you questions, that you know how to find the solution, you know how to find the answer, that's always going to be like so extremely beneficial for you, because they want to see that your thought process, like it could be completely okay that you don't know the answer. Like honestly, like the fact that you don't know the answer can be amazing for you if you're able to then say, I don't know, but I know how to figure it out, right? Like that could be so much more valuable sometimes than even having the correct answer, because you're able to articulate your thought process and able to show them that you can find and figure out what you need to do next. So that's like my pro tip, and I hope that helps you, and good luck to you. I don't know why this comment got flagged either. You haven't checked in since you landed your first help desk job back in 2017. Since then, you've landed a dream job with a massive salary bump. Well, congratulations, man. That's awesome. Good for you. And holy crap, I won't say the S word. I bet YouTube will still flag this for having that word on the screen, because they're that sophisticated with their algorithms and AIs and whatever. Anyway, holy crap, you've lost some weight too. Looking good, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. And congratulations to you. And thanks so much for helping me as a high school kid. Much appreciated. Your career, man, You were watching me in high school and now you're working in IT. I'm so old, but good for you, man. That's awesome. Very happy for you. Are there any part-time positions for cybersecurity? I would imagine they are few and far between, but possibly. I'm sure. I don't really hear much about like part-time IT jobs. I'm sure they exist for sure, but couldn't tell you anything about them. Let's get tech. Google YouTube is how I learned to troubleshoot laptops for sure. Like even working in like when I was like the last job I had working in a hospital IT, I had to fix a screen on the laptop, right? I think it was a screen on the laptop. I was either fixing the screen or maybe replacing RAM or something, but I could not for the life of me figure out how to get this laptop open. Like I was just dumbfounded by how to get like just the bottom of it open, like get to wherever it was I needed to go. Anyway, had a YouTube video, right? Like YouTube videos all day long trying to fix stuff like that. It's normal. It's okay. All the IT pros do it. Even doctors have to use the Google sometimes to figure out what's wrong with you. Foxy Headhunter, good luck to you. Soupy Gnome, your first tech job feels like I'm a secretary with access to... that's funny. Yes, there are many tech jobs that will make you feeling like a secretary for sure. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But good luck. Hey, at least you're getting experience in Active Directory, all right? Because that's pretty big. IT part-time, maybe Geek Squad, you would think, yeah, Geek Squad, all those, like staples and all that. Yeah, that'd be good. Most Geek Squad you worked, I got 4 to 6 hours a day, but that's never enough time to finish projects. Your help desk in now 9 hours a day, not enough. Yeah, for sure. And you're saying your cyber guys work 9 to 10 hours a day. Those are long days. Any advice on a EMR career or healthcare IT? Just get a job working with Epic and ECW as a system analyst. Like, what do you want to know more specifically? I guess, right? Like, I don't. Why do people think like healthcare IT is like so? I don't know. I don't feel like it's that much different other than HIPAA, right? Like there and like you're potentially like you have people's lives in your hands almost, right? Like that's literally how you think about working in healthcare sometimes. That's how I thought about working in healthcare sometimes. But really, like the trajectory and the things that you need to do aren't really much different from the rest of IT. Data protection and HIPAA are your biggest things. So like security. It's funny because like there's hospitals that I know of that just like don't take security serious at all, and it's just so funny because HIPAA, right? It's like anyway. Security is like that's like one thing that I guess I would focus on more so than anything, and that's only because at this point, because I think quite honestly, a lot of the healthcare industry does not take security as serious as they should. Getting ahead of the curve and getting familiar with security is going to be beneficial for you in healthcare, and that's only because I think healthcare again is behind this cyber curve that's about to strike them right in the rear, even more so than it probably already has. Anyway, it's my little like thought process in my head as I go through like, the like what's happening out in the world and IT and what's bound to happen, and thinking about my own personal experience. And yeah, I Want to Cry didn't open up anybody's eyes. Like, let's be honest, it didn't. Like, none. I really don't think a lot of these things open up a lot of people's eyes unless they were somehow directly like, affiliated with somebody who was affected by it, or like they were directly affected by it. Otherwise, like, yeah, nobody freaking takes security serious. It's so funny. When you like, This could go for anybody who just even studies something for like the Security Plus. Like you really start like learning a lot of very fundamental based things about security. And when you start like walking around places, like if you really like study for that Security Plus and really like enjoyed that, like you'll start noticing these things out in the real world. And then you'll like start talking to people, and you can start asking very very prompted questions to learn more about, things that they do security wise. And it's, yeah, nobody takes security seriously. That's just really what I'm getting at. Yeah. It didn't affect me, so why should I care? Yeah, that's right. Any thoughts on competency based learning institutions like Western governors? I mean, as from what I hear, like everybody loves WGU. I don't have an opinion other than I can tell you every single person that I've ever spoken to that's gone through WGU has had a great experience, honestly. And I think like the fact that like you're able to move more at your own pace is very awesome. Honestly, forget that I need to respond back to this text message before I get yelled at. Live streaming. Sorry. Text messaging at the same time. Oh, I have a friend that came to visit. Asher, say hello. Say hello, Asher. Yes. You guys can't even see him. Yep. Kitty. What's up, Kitty? You can come chill with me, bro. Yeah. WGU, good stuff. From what I know. Foxy had it when you started at your current company, they kept their clients' team viewer access and passwords, share Excel. Oh, that's funny. That's all right. I worked at a hospital that kept all their VPN passwords for all of their users, usernames and passwords in an Excel sheet. So I feel you. They probably still do that crap to this day. I hope to God they don't. But yeah, that happens. That type of stuff happens all the time, like more often than you would ever think. Man. And the amount of people in organizations that still love to write their passwords on sticky notes and put them on their monitors or underneath their keyboards. Just unbelievable. Obeus, or however you say your name, you enrolled in IT University, did some courses, but never graduated. Is it enough for you to get into cybersecurity with just cybersecurity boot camp and security plus cert? Anything is possible. That is literally the best answer I can give you. Anything is possible. Don't get you started on Excel sheets. Oh, man. And don't ever become the Excel expert. Like if somebody... Here's a pro tip of advice for when you're starting out in your new IT job. I should have put this in my video that I made last week. I need to make like a funny video, like me being a smart aleck, like like top 5 things not to do when you first get started in your IT job, in your first IT job or whatever. And one of those things would be like, don't ever say that you know anything about Excel. Like for real. Like never, ever acknowledge that you know anything about Excel. If you walk into an environment and somebody asks you anything about Excel, be like, I don't know anything about Excel. I'm not very good at it. Just be like, I'm not very good at it. It's not my thing. Because if you get known as the person who knows even little something about Excel, you will always be asked the Excel questions. Everybody will refer to you, always. I promise you. Excel, yes, right here. Excel, never heard of her, for sure. Devin Booker, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Geek Squad considered IT experience? For sure. 100%. Say hi, Kitty. Say hello, Kitty. Nobody can see you. Open your eyes. When you have your eyes closed, they can't see you. I'll stop petting you. Open your eyes so people can see you, bro. Look at, yep, kitty. Say hi, kitty. Excel formulas equal not IT support. Yes. Excel goes to tier 3. Oh, gosh. Excel tickets would be SLA violations on my front. For real. All day long. You throw me an Excel ticket, that will be in the red in no time. That will be SLA. I will be in trouble. That and printers. Gosh. I never want to fix a printer ever for the rest of my life. You work as a technician at Apple. Would I consider that IT experience? Yeah, for sure. Why not? What do you do as a technician at Apple? Honestly, I really want to know. It's a legit question from my end because I have no idea what that means. What does it mean to be a technician at Apple? What IT field do I work in? I guess you could say I work in cybersecurity now. I don't know. I work for a penetration testing company, a security company. We do penetration testing and we teach people how to be penetration testers. It's a lot of fun. It's legit the coolest job I've ever had in my entire life. I ain't even gonna lie. Heath probably isn't even in this live stream right now. Joe Helly might not be in this live stream anymore. But legit, this is the best job I've ever had in my life. Can't even lie. Not funny, didn't laugh. You're in high school, 16. You're taking a summer program that will allow you to take your A+ and Network Plus. Gosh, that is so freaking cool. Dude, that is awesome, first of all. Like, I wish I had that when I was 16 years old. So the fact that you have that is just, like, phenomenal. Take advantage of that. Good luck to you, first of all. Gosh, that's so cool. All right, so if you pass your A+ in August, you'll pass your A+. Like, if you're going through a program, I don't know what resources you're using in that program, but look up Professor Messer on YouTube. Professor Messer on the YouTube. He's free. Watch all of his videos for the A+. You will pass that thing. You live near DC. What do I think you should do after getting your A+? Get your Security Plus. That's what I would do. I would definitely, yeah, man. Yeah, even Foxy Headhunter. Get that Security Plus for them sweet federal jobs. It's truth. I have my cat on my other computer over here, like walking all over the keyboard and making noises. Such a jerk. Yeah, Security Plus, hands down. But yeah, being in DC also, like, man, start networking ASAP for sure. You currently have access to CertMaster Learn and CertMaster Practice. Okay, so those are both from CompTIA. I'm going to be completely honest with you that they're not going to be enough. I don't think it's going to be enough for you. Especially with those two. Like, with CertMaster Learn, I don't know, do they still have the videos in there? And is Professor Messer videos in there? Or are IT Pro TV videos in CertMaster Learn and or Practice? No, Practice is just the questions. CertMaster Practice, like with the questions, is legit. Like, that's legit. Utilize the heck out of CertMaster Practice. But CertMaster Learn, unless they have the IT Pro TV videos in there or Professor Messer videos in there, like, you're going to want to watch Professor Messer videos. That's just what's up. Indigo, your level troubleshoots software and hardware on all Apple devices except for Macs. That's the level above you. And perform hardware repairs on phones. You're currently certified for Mac, just not in the job role. That's experience, man. That's just like part of the IT world, right? It really is. There's a lot of things that you're learning in that specific role that you could take further into IT. So, and it's just, quite honestly, like, it's like, you know, it's probably just like barely scrapes the bottom of the barrel of being like IT. And I don't mean that offensively. I just mean like it's just one of those positions where it's just like I don't know how to like put it. I don't want to like butcher this any more than I probably already have. I don't mean it in like in any type of offensive way though. I just mean like it's just one of the lower tier type of positions, but still considered part of IT. Does that make sense? I hope it does. It's part of IT, bro. Or not, bro. I'm sorry. I should not say that. Just had this conversation today. I need to stop saying that. I'm a terrible person. Joey, you're currently studying for your Sec Plus and you love Messer's videos. Do you think that's enough videos to watch? You love his practice exams and Jason Dion's practice test too. You have Cert Master, but don't like it. Yeah. Cert Master isn't the greatest. Professor Messer videos, I think are great. Can they be enough? I think so. But I think what made the difference for me, like honestly, like 100% made the difference for me is I watched Professor Messer videos, all the Security Plus videos from Professor Messer. I probably legitimately watched them all or listened to them all like 3 times. But it was the accelerated Security Plus course from IT Pro TV that sealed the deal for me because I just used the CompTIA stuff the first time I took my Security Plus. Just only used CompTIA, CertMaster Learn, and CertMaster Practice. And back then, CertMaster Learn only had some of Professor Messer videos in that material. And I did not pass Security Plus the first time. So the second time around was really heavy into Professor Messer and going through the accelerated Security Plus course once from IT Pro TV. That made huge difference. You always saw Geek Squad as the McDonald's of IT. That's fine. It's still experience though. Like a lot of people want to like crap all over it, but like at the end of the day, it's still experience. So like it is what it is, yo. Nigel, what's up? How's it going, mate? Just saw your post on LinkedIn. Good to see you on AMA. It's good to see you too. Thank you for being here. No, you agree. That's why you want more experience. Not offended here. All right. Solid. Good luck to you. Not funny, didn't laugh. So do you think you should go into cybersecurity after Security Plus? You can take that next summer. You've been hearing a lot about being oversaturated nowadays. So I've started to think about the cloud. What? Oh, man, who started this thing about security being oversaturated? They can't even hire people in security. I wouldn't say security is oversaturated. I wouldn't say any part of IT is oversaturated. There's not literally any part of IT that is oversaturated in any way. You know, there's probably like a huge influx of people who are trying to get into cybersecurity. And at the end of the day, like the unfortunate part of that is they're just not qualified for it. And also companies just don't have the time, resources, or interest to train the people to work in cybersecurity. And like, what do you say about that? Who do you fault like in this whole mess of cybersecurity jobs and all that, right? Like this, it's like a completely different conversation that we could get into. And James Carroll, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Looking good, dude, but you got to break the tux back out. All right. I'll be coming to Washington, D.C. in September, actually. I'll be in, D.C. in September. And I will be bringing out my suit. I'll be suited up in the D.C. I should do a meetup in D.C., right? Should we do something like that? That might be kind of cool. There's like a lot of people I know in D.C. And Mr. Duan Lightfoot moved out to D.C. And I cannot wait. September is going to be so fun. For sure. Where do you get financial assistance paying for certifications, vocational training for IT? You need 200 to finish your A+, then you're golden. I don't think that exists. I would just go out and start hustling for $200. Go mow some lawns. Oh, James, you're going to be there? Man, if you tell the same story, there's just no competition. Heath and I were laughing about that. I was I was like, "Hey man, how'd your talk go?" He's like, "It's pretty good." And I knew you were going to be there. I was like, "James won, didn't he?" And he's like, "He sure did." I was like, "Dude, that's a great story." Like, you can't beat it. I applaud you for that, sir. I do. Thank you. Thank you for stopping here. Appreciate that. But I will. I look forward to seeing you there, though. That'd be good. James, I'll have to get you on the channel to tell your story because it is really good. Like, even like when I left and I was telling my wife all about it, I was like, we had it. We told our stories, and I didn't know that we were gonna have to vote on them afterwards. But like I didn't win, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, "Yeah, but the dude who did win actually told a really good story, so I can't say nothing. Like he deserved it." She's like, "That's good. What was it about?" And then I told her your story, and she's like, "Yeah, his story is a little bit cooler than yours. I'm sorry." Like, all right, fair. James, let's talk about salary ranges for pen testers, junior, senior level ninjas. Where you think it's at right now with the industry being as hot as it is? That's what you want me to talk about right now, or you want to come on my stream and talk about that? Because if you would love to come on the stream and talk about that, we can have you on to talk about that. That's not something I'm going to talk about right now because I have to leave in literally like 2 minutes. And I said this, I did a live stream yesterday and I was like, it's going to be a half hour and that's it. And it turned into like an hour and a half, All right. So my thoughts on salary ranges for pen testers, junior to senior, where I think they're at right now. I think so for a lot of the junior roles, right? It's like 80,000, I think, plus, more typically like 90 to 100 even in some of the junior roles, that I've seen. Now, man, like for a lot of people, that's a lot of money, right? So, well, I guess what do you want me? What do you want more? What do you want to know about it, man? Like, I think that's a lot of money for a lot of people, and I think that's really good. I think there's a lot of people breaking into pen testing roles at that 6-figure mark, and that's just like completely mind blowing to me. Like, it's fantastic because a lot of these people that I have seen do this, like, might only have a few years of experience working in IT. And to see them make that transition as quickly as they have, like, honestly, like it took me years to be able to make like as much money as as I do, right? But to see like people, like I said, like work in help desk for a few years, or work in help desk for a couple years, and then work a sysadmin role or network admin role or whatever for a couple years after that, and then like within like 5-6 years, like you're making over $100,000 a year, like that's pretty freaking good. And there's so like I see so many people in IT doing that, and so many people in pen testing roles do that, and it's just like that's what's up, man. I don't know. Is that what you want to hear from me? Definitely, it's hot, man. But I think like cloud jobs too, like the salary ranges there are pretty hot as well, right? Like, I don't know. It just seems like there's a lot of money in tech positions right now. For a lot of, I guess, maybe the hotter tech positions, which I guess makes sense, Yeah. I I don't know, man. Like it seems crazy. Like I'm so happy for people that have been able to make these transitions in their lives though. Like honestly, like it makes me so incredibly happy to see that. For sure. But yeah, I mean like pen test roles are such skilled positions, Like think about like which right? Like it's a very very skilled position, but like think about the access that you have, right? Or just like think about like just what you're capable of doing as a penetration tester, right? And like for me, like there's so many different thoughts that like go behind this, but the fact that you're going to sit there and you're going to do this for the good, right? And you're not going to mine bitcoins on servers that don't belong to you, right? Like the fact that like you have like such endless power almost, right? Like really, as a penetration tester, like that is a lot of power. You're able to do a lot of things. So yeah, the fact that you're actually like, if you're really a penetration tester, you're doing them for the good. You're doing all of the things for the good. And I believe that like you should be compensated for that. Because like, honestly, like, and again, as you know, being in this field, if you're a penetration tester, you know how incredibly easy it could be to just turn to the dark side, right? Like it really can be, and it can be very, very tempting. But the fact that you like don't do that, like, thank you for that. Like a lot of us will applaud you for that. Like, thank you for not turning to the dark side and, wanting to scam people or, wanting to be a malicious hacker in any extent. Like, thank you for not doing that. Thank you for being an ethical hacker because we need you. Like society needs you. The world needs ethical hackers, quite frankly. Like that's just honest truth. You should be compensated for that. I think, I mean, correct me if anybody feels wrong about this, but like, I feel like penetration testers are very well compensated. And like the senior penetration testers, like I feel like are compensated very, very well. Yeah. What are you saying? It's like cops that confiscate drugs and have the willpower to not sell them, right? Yeah, like like James, just thinking about like your story that you told at this conference, and I'm gonna if you're really interested in coming on the channel to talk, I'd love to have you tell the story. But like think of how easy it would be for you knowing like what this person did, like how easy could that be for you? Like, the mistakes that they made. Like now that like the mistake that this person made, like not to make those same mistakes. Like you could easily go off and do that on your own, but like you don't because you're a good person, right? I mean, as far as what I know about you, like you could be doing this on the side. I don't know. I'm not saying that you are, right? Like, but the fact that you do these things for the good, like, yeah, man. So many different thoughts and feelings about this type of stuff. And like, I love like getting in like to the like very detailed thoughts on some of this stuff sometimes, because it can really take me to very, very far out places in this whole thought process on things. And I think it's so helpful for me personally, like, and especially when I'm trying to help people, is to really like think out some of these thoughts on things to be able to help people the best that I can. But anyway, I've gone on much longer than I wanted to. So I'm going to end the stream tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining. If I was not able to answer your questions, I'm sorry. But I was just trying to test some things out with getting these pop-up chats to work, which is amazing because just having this ability, and good night, Nigel, having this ability right here saved me $25 a month. And I'm just like so super stoked about that. But anyway, y'all have a great night. Have a good weekend. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. And that's it. Take care, y'all.